there, guys. We are back, and I can start music now. Still no server. The server we were on before, that is, no dragon server. I guess he finally decided to cack it, and even after our plea last episode, no agreement has been reached. He hasn't contacted me or anything, but I am back, and this might be the only stream today. There's uncertainty, because I'm definitely going to church, and therefore I will be gone until about 7:50, and the uncertainty there is, am I going to be able to make it back in time to do an hour stream? Because I get home at 7:50, and the stream I do at the end may run a little long. I most likely will be doing a stream, but don't be surprised if you don't see one, because it generally takes a while to set up for the stream, usually 5 to 10 minutes. And if you do see an episode that's maybe like a few minutes short, you'll know why. But hopefully I can plan to have it work out. Just planting some sugarcane, as you can see, because eventually we are going to want to set up a farm with those harvesters once we have renewable energy. Alright, so I think the first thing we should do is first go mining. Actually, do I have any iron? Sorry about the low frames. I'm not sure what's exactly causing them to be a little lower than average. But let's see. I was looking for something. I need some string and or some wool. So I think I'll put the string back, because there's wool that's found throughout the village. Yeah, what is with these frames? Maybe the computer's dying, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't start roaring at me again. I might get really spooked then. Anyway, so I found a total of 1 wool. Very useful. Oh, see, now I'm getting the lamb chops. I wasn't on the server for whatever reason, but now I'm getting them. I honestly have no idea why I wasn't. Because the other guys were, and they were on the same server as I was. Hold on, let me see if there's something going on here. I'll do some fast connected textures. See if that'll alleviate a little bit of it. I don't think it'll alleviate much. Oh no, but I want my connected textures. I thought that would just keep them, but it wouldn't do. Maybe, oh, these just aren't connected textures, I see. No anti-scopic or anti-aliasing, because those would make it even harder. OpenGL is the fastest set there. Maybe I'm just going to have to sacrifice smooth lighting. Well, it's running faster, it seems. But anyway. Oh, I do need chests, but I was like, wait, why do I have the recipe for a bed in my head? There we go. Also, sorry about my voice. It's not up to snuff today. But I want to give you guys episodes anyway, so it doesn't much matter to me. And I don't assume it much matters to you as long as you get some content. Okay, so wool. I got it wrong. I think they go in there. And then I need my iron. And then I need some string. I don't have enough string. So I think we're going to have to go look for some guys. to attack and kill. Don't see any spiders that look like they're relatively close. Are they now all recharged? Yeah, good. Let me actually see if there's any other ways to get string before I go off on a wild adventure. I can look for some cotton and grow that. Silk wisps from bees, I can pulverize that, but I don't have a pulverizer. I don't know I'm looking through that. Macerate it alternatively. Rock crush it, or just do that. Okay, so it looks like I'm either going to have to grow some cotton. Dang, the lag. What is going on, computer? Are you trying to tell me something? But yeah, I think I will just have to either wait for night to do it, or just look around, see if I can find a deep enough cave or ravine. This looks like it just, yeah, loops around. Doesn't look like an actual cave. Also, in band we got a new piece of music today because we just performed our MPAs on Saturday, and so our music performance assessments on Saturday got all superiors, all bands did, and I think we were the only ones in the state to do so. So we're getting new music for the concert season, like where we just do local performances. And I will, in a minute, show you what we have for our first piece. Once I find a cave to look through, and I won't be talking as much. Ooh, is this a cave? No, this is just an indent. Is this a cave? No. Is it likewise an indent? That looks like a cave over there. Or an indent. A dark indent, but an indent nonetheless. It looks like it's turning that anyway. I'll go ahead and put on the song for you. If you want to look it up for yourself, the name is, I'll type it in here, Postcard. And I'll also pause the other music while this is going on. Postcard from Pittsburgh, as in the place, Pittsburgh, the city. I will play it now. And as my computer roars at me again, that is the end of Postcard from Pittsburgh. From the little thing that our band teacher read to us today, it's supposed the first part where it's mostly percussion and things like that, and the tubas. It's supposed to represent like the industrial nature of Pittsburgh. It's sort of like taking a tour through Pittsburgh, if you will. You start off and you see all this muscle and gristle and industry and such, and you end up seeing all this beauty and all these cool things, and I feel like the song itself captures it extremely well. Also, if you think that's a little too easy for a band to be playing, keep in mind this is a third band in a high school, so it's supposed to be easier than average. But it definitely is a good piece of music. Like, that is one of my favorite pieces of music just based on the way it sounds. Aw, Skelly. And I can't do a slash back. However, it does give me a death counter. Oh, before I die here, I might want to do this. Last death. There. Don't have my armor equipped, so I'm really slow and I'm really low. Oh, got some of it back. Not the vital stuff that I need to jump around. Get out of here. Out of here. And what I find especially cool is like there's no particular like upper part or lower part. It's just sort of these people have this and they're part of the melody. Like for example, even the low brass plays a main voice in the song, despite not being a real main voice in most songs. Probably my favorite part in it as well is the I'd have to say when we get the counter, I mean the euphoniums and most low brass get the counter melody towards the middle of the song, the da na 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 moves on, of course. But that's probably my favorite part, just because of how musical it is. Like, you have, it's not very musical in terms of like technique or like phrasing, but like it just sounds very nice. The blending that goes on there between the melody and the counter melody sounds really, really good. And it's probably, like I said, my favorite part of the piece. Probably second favorite is uh, about a third of the way into the song when the clarinets and the low brass have the melody. Let me see if I can actually find it in here. Here we go, this part. Those are probably my two favorite places, and the fact that they come simultaneously is even better. Where you're also expecting a piece from Frozen, and actually, let me see if I can find the other one. Let me think. Oh gosh, All American. It starts with RE, I believe. It's not Rejects, obviously. It's PRE. All American. Well, I can't find it at the moment. I'll try to pull it up if I remember it at some point. But right now can't. Get myself my backpacks as per usual. Organize. Glove in front. Pick. Sword, hammer, shovel, and then beheading sword. And I can put away all this other junk. This is miscellaneous. Oh, actually I realized I put a bunch of mob drops in here. Okay. I'll leave that there. This is truly miscellaneous. Don't need dirt. Black wool's kind of miscellaneous. I'll keep a bucket of water. Don't need that. That's a mob drop yet again. Don't need that. Or that. I need this. And I'd preferably like to have this. Then mob drops. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hiccup. Sorry about that. lots of mob drops. And then, oh, this is also a mob drop. Didn't see it. Grab my bucket of water and find a cave. Or alternatively, I'll probably end up making one. I'll make myself a little tunnel somewhere. I'll probably make it at a midpoint between my new home and this one. So, let's see. I will make it right about here. Make it 2 wide. Actually, it'd probably be better to do it 3 wide so I can use my hammer instead of my pick to dig. Oh, I almost forgot to turn the music back on. Wrong way, there we go. And now, do this up here, and now we can continue. And it's probably going to be a good bit of quiet here. I love how fast my shuttle digs. It's very nice. Very nice. However, in fact, let me save and quit real quick. And I'll move this to the other screen just because. Let's see, game, Unleashed, Minecraft configs. Now, let's see. So this is going to be under Machine Muse. Power suit. Oh wait, no, this is Tinker's Contract. Duh. Thinking of the wrong mod. Although no. I think that's good. Tinker's Workshop. I guess that's the one. Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, so let's find ourselves. I think it'll just be embedded in here. Difficulty changes. Auto smelt and fortune. What does that even mean? Oh, fortune. Okay. When I've seen this before, I didn't know what it meant because I thought that auto smelt and fortune interaction was one thing, like auto smelt and fortune combined. Like when you put something in the smelter, it gave it fortune. I was like, what? And then I realized just now that it's talking about the auto smelt modifier and the fortune modifier, the lapis and the lava crystal. Blue slime, blah blah blah, all these different kinds of tools. You can disable things that are kind of illogical, like netherrack, flint, paper, slime, stone, all those. Keep hunger on death, keep levels on death. Level lower bronze output to 2 ingots, false good. I think it's in there. Okay, heavy. Huh. Okay, mob spawning, that's good. Patterns, super fun. All the world is super. I don't even know what that means. I'm not going to find out. Tools. I guess those are just the IDs. Okay, ultra hardcore settings. All tier 1 patterns, 1 pattern chest is placed. That's kind of cool. Add patterns to pattern chests, false. Add world border, false. Recipes for golden apples, carrots, and melon potions, more expensive. Nope. World gen. Wow. The density on that's pretty good. One and a chunk. Yeah, I can. That's a good density. Okay, don't need that. World gen. Is that it? Is there nothing I can do to change the way the weapons behave? Is that just wired into the mod? Dang. I was hoping I could change the config and give myself tools like my hammer that last longer, just like they were on the server. Oh. Okay, guys, this is good. I wasn't expecting it because, you know, this isn't a biome that you'd call necessarily foresty, but it does have greenery, so if that's good enough for it, it's good enough for me. This is bauxite. You know how on the server the guy was talking about he couldn't find, like, any bauxite? Well, that may have just been a tiny bit, but then again, we are pretty high up. Yeah, see, bauxite ore. That stuff is good. We need that to make okay, just making sure. We need that to craft ourselves the thing that lets us dig automatically the quarry. That's it. Because the diamond drill requires titanium, you get your titanium, at least initially, I think always though, from bauxite. And you need to macerate it and electrolyze it. Makes sense, that's how they get, well, there's one unrealistic bit to it, but it's not too unrealistic, I suppose, because it's kind of helping you out. But ordinarily, when you're in real life, that is, when you're refining any aluminum, you'd have to, of course, do bauxite, just like the mod Greg Tech does. But the only difference is you add in cryolite to add as a reactant in the chemical reaction there. So it is slightly unrealistic, but it's for your own good, because I don't think I would know how to get cryolite in this. And I don't exactly expect Greg to either. Not Brother Greg, of course. My brother does not make mods. But he is named Greg. Okay. That must be this one then, yeah. Notice how much smoother these fly around. Like, you saw before on the server, it was like in my face for a second, and then it just appeared over there. Occasionally you'd see them fly, but it was a little jerky. Well, on single player, thing of the past, they just fly right out of your hand. It looks so good. Although, yeah, I'm getting better frames. Okay, good. I guess smooth lighting off was a better change than I thought. Even if it does sacrifice smooth lighting. Okay, now this is the way you want to do it later, is take a fortune, or not a fortune, a silk touch pick, and do that. Oh. Did I not do this? Okay. I must not have done that. Also, let me try putting this to the left again, or the right again, and seeing if my tools recharge once I get full power on this. Because that very well may be the case. Because I'm only at 3.58, as you can see, megajoules. But I need to get up to 5, I'm thinking, if I want my tools to recharge first. Which would be preferable considering my suit seems to draw from my tools first as a power source. Which is exactly the opposite of what I want. I want it to draw from the glove first, obviously. I think we could probably amend this by changing the battery to go onto a piece of armor, but I don't know that we would be able to get back all the components we put into the battery, and that would cost us a Lapatron crystal. Don't want to risk it. If when I make more Lapatrons later, I can obviously do that, but not right now. Turning night, I don't want to fight another whole mob of zombies. Like literally a mob of zombies. So I'm going to go in and sleep. See, there it was. That's what I was confused about, because in the thing here, it's talking about an exploit warning. It's saying disable the fortune auto smelting in the Tinker's construct config. I was confused as to what it meant, fortune auto smelt. But I'm thinking if you were to add the fortune modifier, I don't think you'd be able to add the auto smelt, would you? If you could, then that would definitely be an exploit. You don't have to, you'd get more ingots, I think, for an iron block. That would be an interesting thing. Obviously I wouldn't use it, it's too cheaty. Plus I can double my ores anyway. I don't wanna get like 5 per ore occasionally. But it is something to consider. Like, I've never thought about adding fortune to an auto smelt to a fortune tool, because I never thought I would get anything out of it, because kind of redundant. You're either going to have it turn your ore there into, or whatever you're mining, into its smelted form, or you're going to get a lot of whatever it is. If it's like diamond or redstone, where it drops an item as opposed to a block. But I think the case is, actually, this is going to be a better thing. Where is it? Got ice for days, that's right. The polar biome. If you were to do that, by the way, I can find witches over here in this mystical forest area. But if you were to, oh gosh, well, I lost my train of thought there. Anyway, yeah, if I ever want to make a witch spawner, just to get like glowstone, redstone, and occasionally potions, I could use soul shards, a very good mod if you want to set up any sort of spawner. Like, you can literally set up any kind of spawner as long as you can kill whatever it is. Like, you can't make what's it called, like the potion spawners you'll see in like adventure maps. But you can make things like witch spawners, wither spawners. You can even make creeper spawners. I think those used to actually be a thing back in the early versions, but I think they took them out because people were annoyed by the fact that like creepers kept spawning in a cave that was next to their home, and they just like kept pouring out. I can't remember if it was a thing though. If it was, I feel severely sorry for anyone who ran into one. It would blow up all the loot. Getting there. Just 0.7 more megajoules, 700 kilojoules left. Or 700,000 joules. And if you convert from kilojoules into EU, it's like joules per EU. It's obviously less than 1, but EU per kilojoule is a lot higher. Obviously it's 1,000 times higher, but like you get a really high ratio of kilojoules to EU. Should probably take a dip here. I'm losing a lot of my water in my tank. Oh, really? Okay, I'm going to go in the water for one little tick of water that I need, and then I plunge underneath for a couple seconds. Eric is obviously not able to run the server, as we found out. I can't remember when he told like his CPU's processing speed, or not processing speed per se, but his frequency. He has a laptop, so it's only 1.8 gigahertz. So obviously he cannot handle running the game and running the server. And I doubt Tyrone would, although he did say he has a custom-built computer. Or maybe that may have been... I think he said he had a custom computer, but that may have been Brendan, now that I think about it. Nonetheless, one of us will probably set up a server, that way we can all play and be happy. Also, let me look at the word brick, because as you can see there are different types of brick, like this diamond brick. Probably not going to use that. Neither the lapis brick, because it looks it doesn't look as good either. It's kind of too weird looking. It's sort of like birch wood to me. Maybe this cyan force brick, maybe lapis, this kind of lapis brick. You can't notice the minute differences. Also, frostbound brick looks pretty cool. But the problem is, oh, okay, here we go. Frostbound stone, which looks like it's frostbound block, which is lapis surrounded by ice. I can do that. In fact, it might just look better as the block itself, like the smooth part, because I don't like the bricks like that so much. They look a little bit too shaded. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with those frostbound bricks now that I see them, or the blocks, because obviously we have lots of ice available, and it's not that hard to get enough lapis to make all that, because it's like 8 bricks for 1 lapis and 8 ice. So it's pretty easy to make, and I don't need to gather a whole lot of lapis. I only probably need like a stack or maybe 2, depending on how much of the house I want to go ahead and make out of the frostbound. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Is it charging up other tools? It is. Okay, good. We're at, oh, it in fact, I forgot it counted it into the bar on the right. So now it's at 5.02 megajoules. So now we can go back home. The view as the closest teleport, and over here, somewhere in this vicinity. Oh, I see. I was a different direction than I expected. Okay, but ordinarily for this, in fact, I'll leave it for when I make my fortune or my silk touch pick, because you can get thorium and plutonium out of that if you put that in an industrial grinder. Another quite expensive machine, but also a very cool one, and a very I'll leave that alone. A very, I don't know, I'm short on words today, but it's a very handy block or machine to have, because it more than doubles your ore. Oh, I just saw this today that you can do ads, and I think I will have to pop one because my mother. Oh, I don't have ads enabled, so I'll see if I can enable them real quick and do that. Oh, well. Anyway, I'll leave. I gotta go real quick. I will be back. Alright, I am back. Okay, now that that is done, even after I came back, they kept pestering me about things. But now that that's over, we can continue mining. Oh. That's nice, it didn't break that. There's lots of this uranium just hiding around here. Some coal. Oh, broke the wrong thing there. At some point I'm probably going to trade out my my chest plate for Lapatron pack of some type. Hopefully the ultimate, which holds, I think, as much as an MFSU on your back. Maybe it's 100 million. Can't remember off the top of my head. Don't try to push it into the durability of the tool. And okay. Also, you'll notice a compass in the top left, like right next to the villager. Oh, okay, that was close. I found a compass along the way also, and I just plopped down my field module and added it. It's not necessary really, it'll just point back to your spawn. That's what pawn stands for, I guess. And I don't find it too handy, but it's there. It's something. Nice large iron vein. Oh, hello. You get out of here, water. Use not what I'm looking for. Okay. More hammering to do. If only there was an upgrade to make the battery in this larger. If that existed, that would be good, but we already tried looking at the configs. It didn't look like there was anything that would let me, and I pushed it too far, now it's in the durability. Okay. Any second now, and I can probably recharge it the rest of the way just going back down. Okay. Continue on our quest down to... Oh, also, you'll notice, like, just on the mini-map there in the top right that we will most likely be running into, like, tons of these water lakes down here. Because, as a result of being in this biome, you can notice just on the surface, on the mini-map, the number of water lakes here. That's pretty much what's happening underground, too. Slightly lesser scale, I'd say, but Not much. Yeah, like see, another one right there. With some lava, in fact. 10. Darkness. Patch jobs. There we go. Continue jobs. Steve Jobs. Rest in pepperoni. Yeah. More water. And even more water. Water on top of water. Water for days. Not like we need it. We already have an infinite amount from the Aqueous accumulator. Oh, what happened there? Is there a zombie spawner down there? Because there's quite a few zombies leaking through. This is a water block, okay. Yep, there's definitely a mob spawner. Light, light, light. Lots of steel and metals in general. And also when we want... Ooh, this is good for business. Ooh, mine shaft. Yes. Abandoned mine shafts. Always not always good. That's the only case in my opinion that's not good about them, are these things. Now I have a question. These don't really seem to act like especially good web break. They're better web breakers. They're not good. And do the same light job. Do one of these. Now I wonder, can I get the shears on this thing and just cut through all this and get a lot of good stuff? I think that's probably a good chance. Lots of coal. And again, we are kind of resupplying from where we crash landed here after, you know, like being blown from existence on the Dragon server. I love fortune, especially the fact that you can add fortune to an unbreakable pick that mines really fast. Also, if you ever see anyone with this setup, chances are they either found it out themselves or they looked at videos like mine, because I've never seen someone, no one popular I should say, I don't watch lesser channels really, but I don't, except for like when people tell me to check out their channel, then I usually find a bit of time and check theirs out, but no popular people that I've seen have been smart enough to do anything like this and make a pick where they actually maximize their potential. Like, I've seen a few people on the Attack of the B Team server make tools, and they're like, I should make this out of cobalt. I think B00, for example, did this, but one mistake he made that sets him apart from what I did is how many paradots did I just get there? That's nice. If you didn't see that there, that one peridot ore that was occupying this space, I believe, maybe is that one of these two spaces, I mined it with my fortune pick. One block gave me 20 peridot. And actually, I don't want to search up the uses. I'll look them up later maybe. But what they did is like they, instead of making everything except for the tool head itself out of paper, they made everything except for like the handle out of paper. Which, in my opinion, if you're going to make something out of paper, you would want to make it the definitely you would want to make it. Oh, where am I? Okay. You definitely want to make it the tool binding or the plates, because they don't affect the durability. Not like they don't do the handle modifier thing where it's going to take off 2/3 of whatever it is. So, in my opinion, I am the one who's done this first. I obviously can't claim to be the only one that's done this, and I certainly can't claim to be the in fact, I should take back what I said a second ago. I'm not the first one to do this. I'm the first one that I know of to do this. There's a big difference there, because obviously I haven't watched every single video on the internet, and I can't claim to, because millions of videos exist and millions more are created all the time. So it would be a little hard to watch all the videos and notice something like that. Okay, now here's an experiment. We have 20 in the bag. In fact, I'll put them down here on the hotbar. We have 20. How many will this give us? This one peridot ore. Not as many, it doesn't look like. Yeah, 24. I don't know if that was a glitch and it thought I mined like 5 ore or something, or if that was just a lucky chance. But either way, I like it. Ugh, I guess you can't place blocks right under you with the pick, but you can place them elsewhere. Okay, now I don't think oh, there's another peridot ore. I guess this is the biome to find peridot. I haven't often needed to find these ores, because you use these ores on a staff to make it to the promised land as part of Biomes of Plenty, not Tinker's Construct. Okay, so we have 24. Okay, that looks like a big one too. 30. Oh, it's only 6, but it's bigger than the last one. And in the promised land, there's amethyst, which is stronger than diamond. But not much else. There's the celestial crystals, which you can make ambrosia out of, but that's a convoluted process, and I'm not sure what ambrosia even does. Based on the crafting recipe, I'd say it's pretty good, though. Ooh. Ooh. Lots of stuff in here. Nice and bright. Make sure I'm still on EU. Gotta check every so often, because occasionally I will be running on durability. Unknowingly, but still running on durability. Don't want to do that. Okay, so I got 30. Okay, that's another big one. That's 12 that I just got there. 30 to 42 is a difference of 12. If you know took AP Calc, you'd know that. We're getting resources very quickly already. Can't hardly see if the ores I'm breaking. Like, I can see some of them, but I can't see if like these directly below me are okay, so that's not coal. This is, however, coal. Okay. Let's just check our mining backpack. So we got over 2 stacks of coal, half a stack of iron, some bauxite, just a tiny bit. We'll find more, hopefully. Some ender pearls aren't technically ore. We found 42 peridot. I think they're used for something else. I can't remember though. You can obviously put them in the grinder and get stuff from them. found some bronze, iron, tin, garnets. Garnets you'd ordinarily find in the nether, in an ore. But gold and some tin, even an air shard, I'll free up some space in there. Because shard honestly isn't that valuable to me. Oh, I think I'm going to first of all pause the other music, and I'm gonna play Postcard again. Postcard is just so good. Oh, here. So good. So good. If that's a clue as to what is to come for the other 3 tunes we're playing, then I look forward to this concert season. I usually do, but there are some songs that I don't necessarily look forward to. That's going to be one that I do, though. That is definitely a good song. Oh gosh, no. Get out of here. Ooh, in fact, while we're on the topic of music, let me go ahead and, first of all, let me take wherever this page is and go back to the live stream to see how long it's been going. And then after this has been checked, yes, live control room, I will play for you the rest of the, all the songs that we did before. It's over an hour, but I got time before I have to go, so I'll make it a little bit longer. Let's see. First we have Kentucky 1800 by Claire Grundman. It was probably my favorite song Let's do this one. No. No, way too fast. Okay, I guess I'll stick with this. I'll turn up the volume if I can. Doesn't appear I can. I think part of the problem is it doesn't sound like a very big band. Like, it sounds like they have a soloist trumpet that overplays. I don't know if it's a recording or not, but it seems a little tame, in my opinion. Like, that may just be the fact that it's a recording from 5 years ago, and the sound quality wasn't recorded on high-quality mics. Then again, ours wasn't on quality mics, but, like, obviously I could hear firsthand how it sounded, and it sounds a lot better because we obviously we freeze a lot, so there's a lot more up and down to the way the music goes. You hear a lot more crescendos and decrescendos. You don't often hear anyone sticking out either. Our band director, that's the word. Our band director usually keeps us in check about that if we ever get off track. Okay, some mob drops, miscellaneous. This could probably use an emptying. That was our overture, our quote-unquote main piece, I guess you could say. Our opener, our march, was Coast Guard's. I'll type in March just for clarification. Yes. Not a real good mic. It sort of balanced things to the point where if there was a loud sound from the percussion, it would make everything else quieter. Coast Guard's song? No, that would be I was talking about like Coast Guards, like the people themselves. Music. I guess March is my best bet. I'll see if this is any better.
Stick around for that. Next piece we're going to play is Coast Guard's March by Carl King.
Yes, thank you. What I could do, see if I can find. Any minute. Now, I guess I'll just skip over that and go to Song of the Hebrides. So I would be looking forever for a good version of that march. Is there no official recording? Let me see. Official. No, I guess not. So I'll see if this is any good. Rehearsal. Oh well. I guess I'll just do this. Go to this channel, because they have a lot of good music. Yeah. By the way, this is Skyfall. This is performed by the Al Leonard Concert Band. Is that how James Bond plays? I didn't know that they would give you a suspension and then just do like oh gosh, like Curtis Schweitzer did, and give you suspensions that don't lead anywhere at the end of a song. I didn't take the creators of Skyfall, or at least the arranger here, to do something like that. How about Twilight Overture? It's also performed by the Hal Leonard concert band. Now, if any band directors out there are listening to this, I'm going to, or any recording people, I would suggest you get whatever mic they just got, because that is what is known as a good mic. Whereas the mics on cameras and or on webcams are not good. They're bad. And so are voice squeaks like the one I just did. Ooh, let's see. Do they have I guess they don't. Oh well. Let's see if they have anything else good. Yeah, I'd say they have a pretty nice band. Honestly, how many paradots can I get? And also, why are these paradots not stacking? There we go. Find another piece. Let's see about this. Nice chords, very nice. was Last Full Measure by Hal Leonard Concert Band. It's actually the song itself is by Michael Sweeney, but you know the Hal Leonard Concert Band is the one playing it. Servo and MV capacitor just to shoot blades. Railgun I think is pretty expensive. Yeah, HV capacitor and 6 solenoids, but the thing is powerful. Plasma cannon, force field emitters, and HV. So that's I think that and the lightning are the the lightning is the most expensive. It looks like. I may be wrong about no. This is looks like the most expensive here. Right here. But the melee is pretty low, and you can one-hit enemies. I think you deal a lot of damage that way. Oh, and I just realized too, if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these, and I take out one of my now 26. How did I get 26 diamonds? I don't even think I got that many. I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you, game, for giving me 26 diamonds. But I can go ahead and add a modifier to this, and once I collect up a bit of obsidian, it is portal time. I still have a little bit of time, not much, but I have some. So I think I'll try to make this sword better by the end. I think that'll be my goal. Because I have to leave for church after I eat, and I have to eat and be out by 5:30. It is currently about an hour before, so I'll end it off at about 5. Now I have a question. Regular shears, when you break blocks, they give you the... Yeah, that's what I thought. I can't do that. I would need to make actual shears. That would be a nice thing for Tinker's Construct to add shears. I don't think I can add a rototiller. Nice. I don't think I can add a sword to this. That's right. That's the word. Sword to this. So, tree tap. I'll get that like eventually, not immediately. Oh, sorry about that. Got the grafter. What other potential things do I want? I probably want uphill step assist and the swim boost. And then the uphill step assist isn't too expensive. Gliders are pretty good. Don't have the ability to make them quite yet. I need to get that once I have my other things, like my machines. Don't need. I might want a water electrolyzer. Don't need batteries yet, and those are the platings. Energy shields, which cost 2 force field emitters, aren't too expensive, but they do cost you. Wait. That's right, I would need a smeltery to pour that out into. Dang. So until I have my machines, like my compressor in this case, I cannot upgrade my sword. However, I can probably... I guess I'll have to sacrifice... In fact, I'd call that even for right now. I will sacrifice, but I am not in the nether. I don't have any cobalt. Okay, so first thing, get to the nether. Second thing, find a piece of cobalt ore. Sacrifice it to the Tinker's Construct gods, in this case. Not literally, there's no gods that have to do with Tinker's Construct, but nonetheless, do that and give myself a pickaxe head of cobalt. I'd say that's a fair trade. A cobalt ingot for a bucket of lava, and the equivalent to, oh yeah, these essence ore berries are good. and the equivalent amount of seared brick that I'll eventually have to refund myself, I think. Okay, so there's going to be lava down at this level. Oh, that's poison. Yeah, you can see that's water. That's poison. Not good. But I can path around, obviously. Grab paradots. I don't see why not. Just because there's only like one of them in an ore vein and such. Dig my way out real quick. I need to get to lava, which in this case it would be closer over here. Really? Oh. Oh wait, no, it should be cutting that really fast. But for some reason it's not. I don't have mining fatigue, or at least I shouldn't. Oh, here we go. Oh, might as well gather iron ore berries. And diamonds. But that's not what I came to this particular place for. I was looking for more lava. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the place we were before. Except now I'm in lava. Okay. Yeah, you can see I've already been here. Just collect some of this cobblestone. Collect some of this obsidian since it's only one deep lava. One more? No. There we go. Okay. Collect some of this good stuff. Still running on the U. Good deal. This seems slower. Yeah, like, do I seriously have mining? Okay, now it's gone. I don't know what that was. Maybe I scrolled over it too fast earlier, and so I was like, oh, you still have mining fatigue, by the way. But now that's a more appropriate speed. In the future, as in once I'm already out of college, or maybe even as soon as during or after summer this year, actually. That'd probably be the earliest, I think. But I'm probably going to be getting a summer job, which will limit episodes. But first of all, I don't want to wear myself out doing that, and second of all, I'm getting money first of all for a new computer, a custom computer, not an HP Pavilion in this case, which is what I'm currently running this on. I must say though, it is a good computer, but it's quickly falling behind, especially compared to custom computers that don't use proprietary technology. And as a result, when I get this new computer, I will hopefully be able to run things at much higher speeds. And the second thing I will be using that money for is getting a professional mic and mic stand. Third thing I'll be getting is a small workhorse computer, like it'll just be purely for CPU and some RAM, so I can run my server off of this server off of that rather. So hopefully, if no one can host the server at the very end of the summer or after I graduate from college, once I'm in college maybe, but at the very latest, once I'm out of college for a little while, I'll have all those things and probably more, hopefully. And if I do wait on getting a new custom computer, just think of it this way. I'm waiting for better parts to come out, more technologies to be developed, and higher processing power to be achieved. Also, I will be, like, since this is a proprietary computer, it obviously doesn't have things that I would want necessarily. Like, I think the CPU is good, but it doesn't have a video card or graphics card or anything like that. So obviously, if I were to have the money right now to build it, I would obviously build it with at least one. I would probably want two, and have them try to split the work evenly. And also for the mic, oh gosh, my voice is starting to permanently go into high-pitched mode, into voice crack mode. But my film teacher has one in his closet that he pulled out the other day, and if I'm able to find out what kind it is, I am definitely getting one of those because that sounded amazing. Like that mic was just so good. It kind of picked up on everything, but by the time I moved out, you wouldn't be able to really hear much of anything except for myself. Maybe a pet. And I would be able to sound much better, and I wouldn't have a headset that has the mic on here. Oh, that's another thing I'd probably get is a new headset, possibly a new keyboard. The keyboard I'm using right now is pretty good, but the keys are maybe a little too easy to press because it is a gaming computer. Keep that in mind. So they're supposed to be easy to press, but for typing, like when I type to friends or when I'm typing in titles of things, typing in like for example my videos and looking for other videos, I often type in extra letters that I don't mean to be there, and so I might want to get a different style of keyboard, maybe get some red switches, maybe some blues, although now that I think about it, probably wouldn't be good to get a mechanical. It'd be a little loud. It's about 50 after, so any minute now I'll be leaving. And I just realized I've been collecting quite the bit of cobblestone. Yeah, look at that. So I'll have a bunch extra, but I can build a full portal now. I don't have to get like a dinky portal where I probably will eventually have a dinky portal that's supposed to be decorative, but for right now I don't want that. Really? No. Mobs, get away. Just leave me be. That's what I thought. Gotta take out a squad of skeletons. Hopefully that's enough. I think the others are hiding. Yeah, they're hiding. Also, I must have taken out a torch earlier or something. I thought I had that room lit. Nope, none here. So the question is, where are they? Are they down here? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. Here's a hole. And lo and behold, the two skeletons that are preventing me from sleeping. There we go. Alright. So everything seems to be good. And it blew up anyway. Wait. Slash game rule. Mob griefing. Dang. False. Now the creeper shouldn't be able to blow up. And Enderman shouldn't be able to pick up blocks. I don't think they were before, but they must have, I guess. Anyway, I don't need two of those. Here's a trick. If you just want to put away two in your backpack and you don't want to open up, just drop it on the ground, quickly pick it up. Oh yeah, but I have it in there. Okay. I will put this somewhere over here because I don't feel like having to deal with. Okay. Now, just as a test, I'll let him out of water and I'll let him blow up. Okay, good. Now he's not blowing up stuff. We're good. But time to make our portal. One more block. Oh, dang it. No. Oh, well, I guess that's why we have a little bit extra then. Just grab it back. And then quickly run back. And grab us a flint and steel. In fact, I may want to get the flint and steel on here. Let's see. So a flint and steel and a servo. I think I'll just get the flint and steel for right now. So steel, and it's probably going to be in here. I don't have any flint, but I have the gravel that I can make some out of. Also, I just noticed that. Oh yeah, there we go. The mushrooms have been spreading in here. I guess that was when it was dark, though. Flint, where are you? There you are. Not in here. In here. Oh, yeah. Greg Tech. Need actual steel. There we go. Well, flint and steel. Gregorium, I see, it's steel nugget, that's right. There we go. Deposit some of these tasty things. And go light up our portal, and I think that'll have to be the end of the episode. Because we are getting dangerously close on time. Alright, so this has been another episode. In fact, it's almost been 2 hour episode. It's almost like a whopping weekend episode. Look forward to some of those on Friday and Sunday. Obviously more than last weekend, because last weekend we did not put out hardly any because of band. Anyway, I will see you later. Goodbye, guys.